blowing everything our way, including the roof.
Christina Rovinsky is talking very calmly as she describes the moment straight line winds ripped the roof off of a building at a Summers Point Marina Monday morning.
Okay, what's up everyone? Welcome to another video. Something really crazy just hit Summers Point where we live. The news is saying tornado-like storm. The winds were so strong they tore down like trees all over in the neighborhood, and we went out to try and make a post office run. Well, we got a flat tire, so we didn't end up even going to the post office, but we filmed a tree that was like as big as a house laid down in someone's yard.
Alright, so this tree ripped out of the ground
way
into their house.
Look at the back of their car.
Car got smashed. Could you imagine if that
Look
went...
at their front window of their car, film it.
Oh my gosh.
We should just come over here and start cutting it up with chainsaws for them, to be honest. Oh, Mr. Handy's already here. Dude, 2 trees fell down in their house.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Handy's on it though, dude. And it actually crashed through the front window and the back window of their car. And the ball of the tree that ripped out from the ground was probably like as tall as this room and half as wide as the room. But my neighbor sent me a video of the marina down the street. It's like a mile away from our house. Not even. It's literally next to our house, basically. And literally the roof got tore off the marina. People are saying it's a small tornado. The name of the lady that took the video is Christina Rovinsky, and she is a local person here in the area. She filmed it on her cell phone. The video depicts literally the entire roof of a marina being torn off and all the debris going into the road and into the properties on either side. It's really, really insane. I'm just reading some of the comments right now on the video because it's so crazy. But our neighbor Todd, he lives 2 houses down, sent me the video, and I thought he shot it, but someone said they just announced on the news that it was a small tornado type storm. What is a tornado type? Question mark, question mark. That's what they say in California. And then someone else said maybe a microburst. Not quite a tornado, but just as scary. Probably identified as a strong wind. Somebody else, New Jersey coastline buildings are supposed to be designed for 120 mile/hour winds. Something probably wasn't done right. That shouldn't happen. Unless the wind was 120 miles or more. Which it could have been, considering all the trees that we saw that were blown over. And it was like such a short-lived storm. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Alright, so there was like at the marina next to our house, and all the boats and everything flew off of the top of where they were storing them, and a bunch of the houseboats were brand new, never even used. So basically, this eyewitness news truck right here, this guy on his phone, so mad that they're not letting him by. Should have been flying a drone over there, boy, if you wanted to get the shot.
No, dude.
He's got this thing here, and then the police are blocking the road, as they should be, because I'm guessing boats and houseboats flew into the road off the top of that thing. Wow.
Damn, I'm so mad I missed that. Tell Todd to send it to you.
We're gonna try and get the footage sent to us from our friend.
How did he get it? Was he just driving by?
Alright, we were just wondering if they're letting people by. And they're not. They let that one person by because I guess they said they live down there. But we're not going to be messing with the police.
Wesley knows where we live, so like, what about like, we live down there?
No, we wouldn't do that anyway. It's disrespectful. This is the next morning, after the roof got ripped off of the marina next to our house. I wouldn't say it's right next to our house, but I'm gonna just film. You should get out too. She's gonna get out too, and we're just gonna film. The NBC 10 still here. I guess this is definitely newsworthy. So look at the roof of the debris. This is Windjammer Drive, Summers Point, New Jersey. And there's mad people here, but look at this. This is insane. Just quickly get this footage so we don't have to talk to anyone. This is crazy. Look at all the boats just covered with debris. Sad. Sad to say the least. Alright, let's go. This crew's coming to clean up. Okay, we just wanted to get a quick shot to show you guys because it's so close to our house. We just got out of there quick because there's too much commotion and we don't want to be part of the problem. We just wanted to film really quick. But as you can see in front of us, I'm saying at minimum multiple $1 million worth of damage to boats and houseboats that flew off of the top. And this building was almost new and now it's completely destroyed. So that's really sad. Hopefully they have some kind of insurance for that. Building regulations are supposed to withstand really strong winds around here. Crazy. Either way, I just wanted to tell you guys because this is what's going on in our area on top of everything else. So it's pretty intense. And luckily, thankfully, nothing on our street has been torn down. And the storm looks like it passed already. It's pretty calm and actually kind of sunny outside right now. So I just wanted to give a quick update. Crazy. I know this kind of stuff happens all over the country all the time, but it's very rare for something like this to happen at this time of year where we live. So just thought it was weird.
So the wind's so crazy that tree ripped the cement.
The whole tree tore off and went into that person's house, dude.
So if you guys can see the top of that tree, you can't really, but
I'm gonna go get investigated.
The top of the tree is just split. Like it just split in half and then it fell. Tore down that little net that they have right here.
We are so lucky.
So lucky. Like that poor tree, though, that makes me sad.
Wind.
Can I get this one? How crazy that is.
That's so bad.
It just ripped up the whole ground.
And their whole roof is buckling. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys how this strange storm just tore through our little town of Summers Point and caused some people and businesses substantial damage. Luckily for us, nothing happened. There is a huge tree in our yard, our neighbor's tree, that is right next to our house. And we're always so scared of that being affected by a storm like this. So thankfully nothing, no damage to our property or anyone on our block that we know of. And I'm gonna end this little segment here with some aerial shots of the aftermath of the marina down the street that got ravaged by the storm, and just want to wish the best to them, and hopefully they can get it all sorted out and not sustain, you know, financially the brunt of all of that, because that building I know was new, and it's just really sad to see a business that's local to us be so badly affected by a storm that wasn't really even reported to be bad. So here's that footage. Hope you guys enjoyed. So we just drove around and we were planning on going to the post office. We never made it to the post office, but we just drove by like a house over there, and I guess this storm was so much more aggressive than we thought it was. We drove by the house and there was just a gigantic tree down in their front yard. Like the tree was as big as the house, and then on the side yard there was another tree down, and it looked like the front tree had hit their car and busted out not only the front window but the back window, and they had like a flag over the back window to try and block it. But I don't know what kind of a storm this was. I knew it was windy out, but phew, that was crazy. There's trees down all over the neighborhood, all over the local neighborhood right around here. So we're just lucky that none of our trees got blown down, because that would be terrible right now. Although the one thing is, I did see the guy out front talking to Mr. Handy, the company that's cleaning up the trees, and it looked like he was totally fine. So I'm assuming the people were fine, which is a good thing. All right, we just drove like 3 blocks away, and now we have a flat tire from this spike. You guys can see it. But luckily we were right next to our house, because nobody wants to deal with a flat tire right now. Out on the streets, at least. Hi, good morning everyone.
Good morning. Happy Easter.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
It's Easter. Well, it won't be for you guys when you see this, but it is Easter Sunday, and it's a beautiful day out. So, actually I was gonna have my phone so I could see the eBays that we sold, but I know so far, so this has been, in the last like 24 hours, our biggest eBay day for sales in a long time. I think we sold about 7 or 8 things. That doesn't seem like a lot, but alright, I'm going to show you guys the first item that we sold. Here, you want to grab this? So today we're just going to be packing up all the stuff. We actually went magnet fishing earlier, and if you guys checked that out already, or you can check it out now, it's pretty cool. But this piece, dun, 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 which is going to be insane. So this is a vintage birdhouse, and it's going to Key West, Florida, and we have to pack it. But basically,
That makes sense.
it's actually really not that. It's really not that big, actually.
It's not that big. I would be surprised if we didn't have a box that would fit that, but we did get rid of some big boxes because we didn't really plan on selling such a big item.
But so when I posted this item, I did check out other ones that were similar, and it looked like one sold for like $165, I think. Pretty sure it was near that price. That was almost the same as this. So I decided this was just a weird thing that I did, to just put it up for $250 with free shipping, which I actually did like a flat rate envelope for $7 instead of free shipping, which I didn't mean to do. So I figured it would be around $100 to ship, which I'm hoping it's like $50 only. But the person who paid for it shipped it to somebody else, so I'm not really sure. But
Oh, so it's like a gift.
it could be a gift. But we have these 3 things I'm gonna wrap, I guess.
Oh, there's a mosquito.
And this little thing. But yeah, so this one's going out. So we sold it for $250, but that's basically, I'm not really sure how much, because we have to split the money with Ted, and the shipping cost, and the 13% from eBay and PayPal. So the profit is narrowed through all of that, but I don't know how much it's going to actually be. But this is a big item to sell for $250. That's crazy.
So we'll probably make like 50 off of it.
Yeah, 60 bucks or something like that. Which is still profit, all profit. We didn't pay anything for it.
Nope. Go ahead.
What did you say?
I said, oh!
She said, oh, use the large Home Depot box. But I have...
But I wasn't filming.
I've been hoarding boxes in here for just such an occasion. So, this thing's so big.
The only problem with the Home Depot boxes is that they're so freaking heavy.
This one
that one won't fit it.
Most of it.
It's just that tippy tip.
So we have these 3 boxes we're going to try to use.
Glenn's yard looks really nice.
Ooh.
Our neighbor. Our other neighbor mows his lawn for him, but he does a really good job. And he always remulches his side yard, so it looks good. His yard's always fresh.
Fit in there. These are just weird boxes though, dude.
They are really weird.
They're just really big, but dude, they might not
You guys see Papa?
They're not the right size though, dude. That's the problem. Look at this.
That bee got way
Like
too
it wouldn't
close.
even fit in there.
No, it's an awkward shaped birdhouse. Beautiful, but awkwardly shaped for these boxes.
We're gonna have to wrap this in something first.
Oh, we might. Look who's underneath the porch. Hi, Mama. Come on, Lobster. Come here. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. Come on. Here she comes. Say hi to your friends. Say Happy Easter. Give them kisses. She gave you her butt instead. Say hi, mamas. Hi, mamas. Stinker got out. Look at her, she's chasing Lucky. Woo woo! Look, you just gotta get a stick and then she comes. Go get it. She used to fetch when she was a kitten, and she would grab her toy and then bring it back, but go get it. Say hi to your friends.
Okay, so it's packed. We had to remove the top dome, which was just attached with 4 little screws to put it in the box. And I messaged the buyer, told him that, and said if he gives the okay that that's taken off, then we will ship it. Otherwise, can't ship it because I can't have him thinking it's broken when it gets there, because it was literally just removed with screws and it's not broken at all. So always make sure you get the okay when you do something like that, because you never know. With the buyers on eBay, you never know. So that's, yeah, it's 18 pounds. Wow. Brutal package, but it's in there. I know I gotta fill in this little hole, but there's like this styrofoam all around each part, and then it's filled in with paper. So it's protected very well. Alright, so on top of the other stuff, that birdhouse that sold, that was borderline abusive to pack. We sold a DVD collection of, I don't think these are the right ones, actually. They were the right ones. So I put up a collection of children's DVDs, and they sold for $10 only, plus shipping. But that's more than you would get anywhere else, and people are buying DVDs, so thank you, Kim Sherwood, for the suggestion. That was a good idea, because we put up just this single DVD and it sold, I think for $3 or $4. And Family Guy collection, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, they sold as a lot for $10 as well. Sold the Grand Theft Auto game, I'm not really sure, I think it was $8 only, special edition. And so I did sell this, but I'm happy I looked inside of it, because we have sold like 4 of these recently, and there's no USB. So I'm gonna have to tell the person, because I can't be shipping that with no USB, and I'm not taking one out from a different keyboard because I don't know if they will work with a different model. So I'm just not doing it because I don't want to get a return on that. And then the final item was these vintage tracker trucks. Actually, the person messaged me and was wondering why that the bottom plates are different. As you guys can see, this one has an indent one. It says guaranteed made in the USA, and this one just says it flat across the bottom. And my only suggestion to him was that these were just mixed and matched from 2 different sets of trucks. At one point the bottom plates were switched out, but other than that they're identical from what I can tell, and they'll be fine to use. But took a best offer of $100 on these, so that's not bad. So that's all the stuff we sold, and in like the last day, so really not that bad. Actually, if we started putting up more stuff, we'll be selling more. I'm going to post these trucks alone. I think I might have said this before. These gold wing trucks without the deck, because I think that someone's going to be looking for those specifically, and maybe not the complete board. But I got to take that apart, and there's just more stuff. We have another thing coming, so that's Easter for us. Packing up a birdhouse for an hour. Foot. And yes, we sold another windbreaker, so going in the shed to get it. Make sure I can look through it, and it's in one of these. So here it is. Still have a bunch of these. The 2X right here though. Nice. What's up?
Where should I put the birthday cake?
Can you put it on here?
Yep.
Whose birthday is it?
Your birthday tomorrow. G
during
I
the-
made this. G decorated it. G 100% decorated it.
Don't you
Well, I
think?
had toothpicks on it to hold the foil.
Don't you think during quarantine that I didn't want to have a birthday cake by you guys?
Well, if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. We can at least. Here's your present. And there's your T-Mobile.
What are you
thing.
doing with your feet?
Trying to put my shoes on better. What's Dad doing over there? I don't like this.
Here's cinnamon toast
He's
crunch.
peeing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's ragged.
He does that every time he goes in my yard.
He's trying to mark his territory.
Disrespectful. He knows Landis owns the yard and he's mad about it. Alright, birthday celebration with social distancing. Look,
6 feet.
6 feet's long actually.
Super long.
So,
Got a plastic bag, put the icing in it, and then, like a professional.
dude, get off of there. There's lead paint on there.
Boy, were we looking at some crazy outfits today when you guys were little.
Outfits or how?
That we used to put you in because we were so poor.
Poor you. Look at your Steo jacket you're wearing now.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm just going to put 9 for 29.
Did you want this razor blade? It's brand new.
Not after you touched it, brother.
Was it just on the ground over there?
Yeah.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Don't touch her. She's touching her. Happy birthday to you.
Wait, is that cat's name, Ruru?
Ruru. Looks like Ruru's got the coke.
No.
Not MJ. Not MJ.
Wish! Yay!
Not Pop Pop.
One of those pieces that you cut.
What was that?
Okay, one of those.
It was that we take a piece, and just like the money, cut it in half. She gets her half, I get my half. She eats that half or spends all the money. And then I still pretty much have all of what I needed left over. So then she like sneaks over, cuts it in half again. You should have just taken it 3/4 from the start.
You ate all the icing now.
Well, but
No,
Dad had the
these
top
are all
piece with all
lies.
the icing. Mine didn't have icing, just on the bottom.
Oh, so he gave you the crumbs to begin with.
So he got all the icing, and I just wanted a little taste with the icing on it, and he's mad. He's having a flip attack.
You gotta share the icing.
They really think it did
They
that.
really do, 100%.
Pop, who's that?
John Hopkins, like all these.
He's
all
like
these
dead
different
ass
places.
staring at him.
Yeah, like a lot of places.
Look how serious
They had a
his
lot
face
of times
is.
to break it down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know all that molecular cell structure shit, but it just isn't.
Who's that?
Michael Osterholm said that.
Who is that?
Alright, got my presents from my parents.
Well, that's not a present.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's not a present.
Yes,
Why not?
it is.
I like that present.
That's his favorite present.
And what do we got? Oh, some beeswax candles.
Ooh.
Not bad, not bad. Look at that.
We'll use those tonight.
Yeah. What else we got?
That's your
T-Mobile bill.
That's your T-Mobile.
This back scratcher. Kiki
We'll
back
use that
scratcher.
tonight too.
Looks like roof. What have we got?
Perfect.
Oh, what?
Ooh, you can wear those tonight.
Damn.
You needed some comfy
They smell good
pajamas.
because there's soap in the bottom.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably have to wash it.
Bam.
You'll definitely need those.
Soap dream. This is all good stuff.
Is that all that lady soap?
He loves those
And then
soaps.
this moleskin book.
I have to order more.
I'll keep this to myself. Because my mom's cards are so crazy, they make me cry sometimes.
Exactly, so let's...
You're not going to cry.
Cry, look at this.
Oh,
Look. Spot with his vest on. Is that why you're showing?
Wait, let me see. Smell this.
Spots inside, too.
Here, give me the dog.
Where is? Oh.
Look at this girl. And then
Gee.
G
Wait.
buried in the sand.
was that how short your hair was?
I mean...
No, or it was just
No, yeah,
back.
she had it like that.
Got her
I was
hair
sure-
cut once.
Real short.
That was that Asian cut.
Why?
I got a close up. Read it out loud. Or no.
And then afterward, I realized.
Look, I had the same
meant,
haircut there as I
Aww.
do here.
No.
Who is that? A bowl cut? Who's
I
that?
realized afterward that I meant like this is the love, like your childhood love as growing
This is
up.
Charlie, right?
No, that's Kelton.
Really?
It's you.
Oh, they look the same. Well, they're brother and sister. That's not that crazy. You with images of all the love in your life. Today we celebrate what a loving person you are. Continue to pass the love forward you have given to so many people and animals already. We love you. Love is the answer. Make a special wish.
I try not to get
Nice.
too out of control.
She gets really crazy sometimes. But that was a solid card. Thank you.
Yeah, mine was longer. Haha.
Because you need more.
it's true.
Crazy. I usually get
No, it's really good. That was a good card.
That was nice.
Alright, so this one didn't have the USB. And I found this other one, it was actually just creeping, has it. So that should be good to ship. I have so many more keyboards, but not the good models. It's so crazy. I have like 40 or more of the K120 model, which is like a lesser version of this, and it doesn't come with these. It's just a keyboard. And I've only sold, I think, one of them, and I have so many. But I'm gonna pack this, get that packed up for shipping. Ship it out tomorrow. Alright, so I just posted these incredibly awesome vintage trucks, gull wing skate trucks that I was talking about before earlier today. These things are so cool. And the way that they're shaped is just so epic. But this is the gull wing HPG from the 1970s. And they also have this like face plate protective plate that goes right here so that I guess rocks and stuff or sand or whatever doesn't get in there. But it's just such a unique way, and I've never seen skate trucks like this before, actually, ever, that are shaped just like this. But these are highly collectible. I think they're worth $250 or more. I mean, they're complete with Kryptonics wheels. So it's like both plates, riser pads, and all the bolts. And I just thought it was a cool thing. I brought out my skateboard here because the same company that is Sector 9 actually owns Gullwing trucks. So when they send out, my brother actually is sponsored by Sector 9, Ben. He's a surfer. He actually got me in touch with Sector 9, and the guy, Louis Poloni, is one of the people that works there, and he sent me this board for free, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much again, dude. But they're Gullwing trucks, so it's like the company is still going, and it's just crazy to see that I have the trucks right here on the board, and it's a company that basically I have a connection to, and they were making awesome stuff before I was even born. So you can see the Gullwing trucks on this Sector 9, and my other boards are in the other car, but I'm sure they have, I never really even looked, but I'm sure they have Gullwing trucks on all of them. This is just pretty cool. So I took the trucks off of this board, and I know that the value of this deck and the trucks separated is more than them together, because someone who's looking for those trucks isn't necessarily going to be looking for this deck. So sometimes you got to break things down. Actually, I've seen that a lot, where breaking things down is more profitable in the end. Even like electronics could be. Cars, definitely. Obviously, I don't part out cars, but I have. And parting out a car, you get so much more. Well, now the scrap prices are basically nothing. So selling one door off of a car, you'd get as much as the whole thing now. But even when the scrap prices were decent, selling parts off of a car can be much more valuable than selling the entire car. Sometimes even if the car's running, to be honest. Look, the Easter Bunny came. Isn't that right, Will? She's so mad. She has a little Easter bunny.
Wants attention.
You know what it is today?
It's Easter.
You know what today is? Sissy, do you know what today is?
They know what today.
What is it?
Easter.
And?
Sunday night weddings. Look at his face.
Oh my gosh, he's right here. He was dead asleep.
Come on, he wants his weddings.
Come on, come get your snacks, boy.
He wants his weddings. Get your weddings. Oh my God, where Daddy put your wedding balls? Oh!
Weddies. Weddies. Yep.
Sunday night weddings. Crow buggy. Come on.
Get your weddies, big dog.
Here you go.
Did they get theirs?
Yeah.
Where's Ruse? The Easter Bunny's looking up like she didn't get hers.
She has a bowl. She knows what she's doing.
Well, she mad.
She's like,
I'm taking it off.
I don't eat Friskies. The hell is this?
Alright, happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter, everybody.
See you in the next vid. Go. Alright, the boy. The boy.
Hey,
What's up?
here it goes. Happy birthday to you. You got a cat named Rue.
Yeah.
You love riding skateboards. And you always say, you the boys.
No way. That was the best birthday song I've heard all year.
How was your Easter?
Good, good. How about you?
Yeah, don't eat any chocolate bunny eggs because rabbits don't lay eggs. That's poop.
Alright, we just missed the phone call, but we're doing a podcast phone call with a cryptozoologist YouTube channel called Crash Course Cryptozoology. And he just called me. I'm going to call him back. Hopefully he has all his recording stuff set up. But let's do this. It's about the Jersey Devil video. Alright, his name's Karak. He's calling back.
Sorry about that, man.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Good, good. Sorry, I was editing and then I wanted to get both me and Sammy on the call, so we're good to go now. I don't know if you're recording or what.
No, yeah, we're set to go right out the gate.
Okay.
So if you want, we can start about, talking about who it is that you guys are, what you do normally, and how you kind of came about this case.
Okay. Are we going into it right now?
Oh, yeah. And in that message, you said they also talked about seeing the photographs, or having the photographs, I should say.
Yeah, so
What was it that kind of propelled you to further that kind of inquiry?
People weren't used to, like, having babies that were disformed. So they pointed that out, that Mother Leeds possibly could have had a baby that had a cleft lip, and, people called it a demon. And that was a point that I have never even thought about. That made me think, like, these guys really did their research.
Right. That's so interesting because it kind of speaks to some extent to whether or not what they are saying happened is a different matter than whether or not they're convinced of it. And would you say that you think they're at least convinced of what happened?
they're 100% convinced of whatever they saw and their stories. You can tell, talking to them, that they are not lying about it. And whatever it is that they saw...
And felt.
I mean, you can feel it there every time you go there. It's like...
Yeah, when we went there with them, you could feel it. Because that was the first time we had ever been on that road, that Oyster Creek Road. And it was really, really creepy.